Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the end of the carrot of Rocket Rabbit Commentaries commentary on Unreal Tournament 2004. And in this episode, we'll be finishing off our run of Invasion, in which we will lose because look at all the damn scar! There's Zero doing the terrible things.
Just remember,
this is kind of why you don't actually want to form a train of scar, because although the scar in the back is never going to hit you, the 3 scar in front are probably going to hit you.
well, that was intense. But now
Yes.
that we had made lots of kills and respawn times are low, now is our chance to retaliate.
Well, actually, now is our chance to get the additional shield and ammo.
See,
One thing that I actually really like about Invasion, if you are under par for weapon ammo specifically, during the start of during the preparation for the next round, you will automatically get additional ammo up to par for that weapon type. So, for example, our shock rifle was a bit low going into this round. So, if you were paying close attention, you would have noticed that its ammo count on the bottom of the screen went up slightly. It went from 17 rounds to 20 rounds. It was very nice of it.
Yay.
I personally really like that specific steroid. It's not one that actually matters all that much, because if your weapon isn't at full ammo, you're probably not going to be using it anyway.
Blackjack crashed and burned. That means that the AI committed suicide.
Sapphire
again.
also crashed and burned.
Sapphire
we're
crashed
we're
and
only
burned.
20 seconds into this wave. God damn it.
Y'all really gotta watch your step over there, man.
Well, the thing is, it says that they crashed and burned, but what more than likely happened is they got pushed by pulse blasts into the large pool of lava down there.
Possibly. I mean, you would hope that there was some enemy interference involved. But even in the infamous Part 23 where we were fighting Malcolm for 20 minutes, the AI is just goddamn stupid apparently.
Only sometimes. If you max out the AI difficulty scaling for
He'll
Invasion,
still commit suicide.
they will still commit suicide, but only like 1 out of every 100 units will do it. And not only that, but you'll be wanting that 1 out of every units to commit suicide, as it'll get you a small relief because, well, at maxed out difficulty, they have the ability to dodge any of your artillery or slower firing weapons. It's why I don't actually use the rocket launcher as much. Now, I mean, look at this. They're skating left and right. They're skating left and right a bit, but not nearly as much as they would be if they were at max difficulty. Trigger booster. Try and kill the train. Try and deal as much damage to the train as you can, and then continue running away.
Seems that we have returned to the return to Nepali.
Yeah, getting juggled by Pulse Blast is not a thing you want to happen, because Pulse Blasts, although don't do a lot of damage right now, they do enough damage to where it's like, no, please don't hurt me or get those.
You ever get that sinking feeling as you're going down to this floor, like, oh no, this is gonna be it, I fell in the lava?
Next wave in
No, actually.
10, 9,
I only end up
8,
falling into the lava pit
7,
if I'm attempting to get
6,
over to the Redeemer
5,
teleporter.
4,
If I'm attempting to get over to the Redeemer
2,
teleporter, then I've got a decent
1.
chance of getting it knocked into the lava pit. And as past Gerdat mentions here, yes, I usually play Invasion on Morpheus 3 instead of Deck 17. Deck 17 is honestly one of the best maps in the game, but Morpheus 3 I feel lets me experiment a bit more with the enemy layouts, specifically due to its low gravity and its open space feel. Hello, Elite Troll.
I'm gonna dunk you, I'm gonna swirl you, and then I'm gonna eat you.
I'm gonna empty enough flak shells into you to make your mother jealous.
Blackjack, you're still alive?
Apparently. Yeah, they didn't actually end up in the lava pool this wave yet.
A new wave. Yeah, man, imagine that. It becomes the exception to the rule when you do see your AI partners.
Although it looks like Sapphire's already gone.
10 shows.
Nope. They're both still here. Cool. They're following me around. You can tell. You can tell where your allies are, as they are the other blue dots on the radar, and whereas the yellow dots are all of the enemies.
We're being overrun.
We almost fell into the lava there.
Shit.
Now Blackjack is out. Is out. She got pushed into the lava.
Made her take a deadly swim. It was not chlorinated water. No, it was something of a more magmous type.
God damn, I love this mode. I don't really have much else to say. I've talked the majority about what I love about the game in the previous parts, and I've already talked about what I like about this game mode. So from here, we're just enjoying the sights and sounds.
I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised. You were really incredulous when I mentioned to you that Resident Evil 7 has a horde mode, and I said, well, yeah, of course it does. All the Resident Evil games have a horde mode at some point. Even 3, back in the good old days of 2002, I think.
Next wave in.
I didn't know the 3 had a horde mode in it, actually, and the whole reason I'm incredulous about 7 having one is because I honestly didn't think it fits the thematics of the game that well, especially given what 7 is really trying to do. 7, for the most part, is trying to jump away from the action heavier tone that the Resident Evils 2 and onward had. So
yeah, but so did BioShock. But then BioShock gives you so many weapons that you're not even fazed by the horror aspects of the game because you realize that you have an answer to pretty much everything.
Well, BioShock 1 is more or less trying to be Half-Life, and I say this because I'm going through Doom 3 at the moment, and Doom 3 really wants you to think it's Half-Life 1, like so much, man.
So much.
So fucking much. Like the only thing that makes Doom 3 that far apart from Half-Life 1 is specifically the lighting engine. But the thing is, even the lighting engine is technically trying to be Half-Life 1. It's just, too goddamn dark to succeed in doing it.
Sapphire is out.
Pulverized
ding,
by a
ding.
pulse blast.
Pulverizing blast. Oh, shit.
For the record, you can actually knock the Scar into the lava pit and they will almost immediately die. But they will not actually immediately die, so...
Just get ready to
figuring out what weapons that you can actually do that with is a bit tricky, because although the Happy Pie has got a lot of knockback on it, the rocket launcher and shock rifle are the only weapons that actually have knockback as a dedicated feature to them. And the shock rifle just doesn't do enough damage to be worth trying to do it with.
I think you're just plain wasting your time if you're trying to knock them into the lava. I mean, like you said, they don't even die. They're not designed to die immediately on the lava like the human players are.
And for the record, the players also do not immediately die when they get thrown into the lava. It takes about 3 seconds before they die. They have to get hit, I think it's 3 times total, and it does. And it kind of depends on what their health and shield are at. If they've got relatively high health, it can be up to 4 times.
Yoink. Know your item locations.
Yes, Invasion will very quickly teach you where weapons, armor, and ammo for the weapons that you want to use are, because you'll need to know that information given how rapidly you're going through them. Oh, come on, there it is. Let me guess, it's just another pupae? No, it's an injured Kroll. Okay.
It took the elevator.
Next wave in 10, 9, 8, 7.
Second floor.
5, 4, 3,
1.
Now, children. Now, when you're walking around the lava pool, make sure that you got both hands firmly on the rail and both feet on the ground, okay?
Sir, there isn't a railing down there.
God damn it, children. I told you there's not stray too far from the pathway. The nice gentleman with the bow tie said so at the front.
Look at all the scar. Now, to be honest, I don't know if the ice scars specifically are a thing that we had to fight in Unreal 1. The normal scar that we see and the fire scar specifically. Ah, crap! Was that a warlord? Or was it just a behemoth?
I think it was just a behemoth. Don't the warlords fly?
Yes, the warlords fly, but they can also use the jump pads.
Yeah, because there's only 5 minutes. Well, I mean, from the estimate that we had received, which was nice, that in the next 5 minutes we're gonna get killed by an overlord, because that's what happens in horde mode. You die. Well, I mean, you can't. Some. I guess. Is that a characteristic of horde mode? Is that you can, like, win instead versus like
yes,
an
actually,
versus survival mode?
A majority of horde mode, specifically COD Zombies, have popularized the idea that you actually can win.
By doing Easter eggs. Yeah.
Well, COD Zombies makes it so that you usually have to go with what you describe as Easter eggs. I think those are technically just normal plots in other games, as other games would describe it. Thing is, I can't think of horde mode as a thing that as a thing before Unreal Tournament 2004. So, we got hurt by our own Redeemer a little bit.
Damn it. I won't live to regret it.
I won't. We only got, let's see, 4 minutes left, so.
Survive. So the highest, I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean, once you get, if your high score is really just how many minutes you were surviving for, this is one of those games that you're going to want to just tack up your name as high as you can and then never challenge that record ever again. Yeah, my high score
That's
is...
what I think. That's why I think the score option really is, because you score a different number of points depending on what you kill. And yes, they immediately fucking took a swan dive into the fucking lava pool. God damn it.
Stupid. It looks like it's up to us.
Well, this is a decent wave so far. It's just some puke. Ah, crap! There is one. It's all the way on the end of the hallway, but yup. Behold the warlords.
Dun, 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 dun. The warlord of Bald Mountain.
I'd really like the Chernobog fight.
All right,
I know people
that
have
was
problems
not
with the
that
Chernobog.
bad.
Well, that was a warlord. Oh, look, there's two over there.
Now there's two. We're learning. You know how to kill one. Now let us kill two. Oh, not in the face. Not in the face.
Oh, look, now there's four.
We should probably get some distance from these guys.
Distance? What is this distance you speak of?
Corners. Lines of sight.
Oh, you do not want to be in corners against warlords. God, no, because their rockets
go around the corner and then turn around and fight.
At least that Redeemer wasn't that wasted.
Oh man, I get butterflies in my stomach every time I get near that lava pit. No.
Oh look, more warlords.
I'm afraid.
And if you'll notice, this warlord actually has the ability to dodge our rockets now. So we might be boned.
Minigun.
30 health. Run away.
You really should be just running away. There's some health right there. Yeah.
All right. Trigger booster.
All right. We need.
Are we gonna go for the super shield? Because it's just down there.
A flotation device.
Now, unfortunately, as awesome as the minigun is, it really doesn't do any damage. It doesn't do a significant damage to the warlord. So I should be switching over to either the shock rifle or the link gun for the warlords. The big thing that gives us an advantage against the warlords specifically is their huge bodies. It makes it significantly easier to hit them with relatively high damage weapons. I would say that the sniper rifle is a good option for them, but I don't actually have proof of that because I don't know what the total health pool for a warlord actually is.
A lot, I'm sure.
Ouch!
Isn't that just
And
the
there
irony?
we go. A warlord rocketed us into the goddamn lava pit. 884. Yeah, my high score is technically 1083, but I usually win those games. So, and with that, Unreal Tournament 2004 comes to an end. Be safe, everybody.